welcome back to my channel. Come learn and grow with me. So today I actually want to talk with you all about how very few people actually live a life to their fullest potential. And I'm talking like big dreams here. I'm talking like Oprah Winfrey, Jim Carrey, those kind of big dreams. Walt Disney, that's an amazing story right there, right? Guy made his own dream playland, theme park, which is amazing, Disney World. So that is an amazing story in itself of Walt Disney and how he made Disney World come about. So I wanted to talk with you all today about how I have watched so many people in this life suffer and die, but I have watched very, very few people in this life, if any actually, that I personally know, live a life to their truest potential, like to the fullest extent that they could possibly ever do, and make all their dreams come true, and live to the fullest, make all their dreams come true, and just live a life of happy, joyful life, full of amazing things and amazing accomplishments and amazing times with their family and friends, and making them feel amazing. And the number one thing that actually holds us away from our goals and our dreams and everything we want in life is actually fear. It's fear. Darn it, fear. Why? Why do you have to get in the way, right? So I want to talk with you today about how it is so important to face your fears. And I want to share a personal experience and a personal story of my own fear with you to kind of help you, give you an example. Okay, so I have a serious fear of bees. And it's not so great when you have a fear of bees, but you also love nature, and you love to be in nature, and you love to enjoy nature, but you have a fear of bees. So it doesn't make it very pleasant in the spring and summer when you're scared, especially the fall. I think the fall is the worst with the bees, from my experience anyway. So this is why I'm so scared of bees. I figured out what my fear has actually been linked to. And it is super important, if we ever want to overcome a fear, to figure out the root that it's linked to in our past. Like, normally a fear comes from the past. It comes from a dramatic moment or a moment. It's created from something. So if you can figure out what created that fear in the first place, is a really great place to start, because then you can help to get yourself over the fear. So when my fear first started was quite a few years back, when my dad got stung by a bee when he was mowing the lawn. Oh my goodness. We went to visit my dad, and he was mowing the lawn, and he ended up getting stung by a bee. And for a normal person, that would be no big deal, right? It's just a little bee sting, and it hurts for a second, and then it goes away. Well, maybe not. It does hurt quite a bit for a while. But anyway, so my dad is highly allergic to bees, mind you. So he ends up passing out and on the floor, and I'm freaking out. I was so scared. And we called 911, and the ambulance and everything came, and they assisted him, and they finally brought him back too, thankfully. But it was a really dramatic moment for me. So in that moment, I linked up in my brain, in my subconscious brain actually, this went to my subconscious brain, because this has troubled me for many years. It's been challenging to get over it. But it linked up in my subconscious mind that bees equals that much pain that I got in my brain in that moment, that bees could cause someone that much physical pain and kill them. Like, I linked up bees to killing people in that moment in my subconscious mind, which is so terrible. And it's so not true, because that only happens in certain situations and to certain people. Not everyone is highly allergic, and bees are really, really good for the environment. We really need bees, because without bees, we would not have any plants or trees, because they help pollinate the earth, and they create honey, and I love honey in my tea, and I love to eat raw honey whenever I have a sore throat. It instantly soothes my throat. So I absolutely love the bees, and I love everything they do for this planet. But I have a fear of bees. So I've been challenged so many times in life with this since, but I'm getting a little better. And every spring, it's like I kind of have to get used to it all over again. Because winter, you know, all the bees and bugs go away, and then the spring comes, and the bees come back. And so I kind of have to work on getting over my fear, like, all over again, I feel like, every spring. So that's one fear I have been working on for a while now. So it's definitely interesting, and think about it and think about what are your fears, and try to think about what they originally got created from, where they originally stemmed from, that fear. So you can try to work on getting over the fear. And what helped me kind of get over the bee fear a little bit is having love for the bees, because I really do love and appreciate the bees, and I love and appreciate everything they do for this world, and I love and appreciate their honey. So I do love the bees. I just don't really love when they're super close to me, you know, or touching me or on me. I just don't prefer that. So that's definitely something for me to work on more. And so figure out your fears and what they are so you can try to erase them, because that way we can get to live in our fullest potential, because the less fears we have, the straighter path, clearer path we can have to our dreams and our goals, because fears hold us back so many times from actually going after what we want. And we also have the fears of not being good enough, the fears of failing, the fears of being laughed at by everyone we know and love. We have the fears of all those things, you guys, but they don't matter. They're just fears, and you're going to be all right because you're amazing, and all that matters is what you think of yourself, really. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Filled with rainbows and butterflies, because those are always so amazing. And have a wonderful, joyful day. Love, light, and blessings to you all always. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Peace!